What is happening, guys? My name is Jamie. Today we're reviewing a band called Ad Nauseam and their album Imperative Imperceptible Impulse. Wow, what can I say about this album is that this album is a avant-garde metal album. Like, if you like avant-garde, you're probably going to enjoy this. But this is not for the weak of heart. No, it isn't. I recently got into avant-garde such as Ulcerate, Imperial Triumphant, and even Blood Incantation. You can tell this particular band has been inspired by those bands. Yeah, Ad Nauseam has such an interesting sound overall, where Ad Nauseam at times don't sound like any other band out there at this current moment. Surely they sound at times like Imperial Triumphant, surely they sound at times like Deathspell Omega, and even Ulcerate, but Ad Nauseam has a different sounding tone. Psychedelic, doom, death, black, post. Man, this album's got fucking everything, is it? It's really hard to classify them as a genre. It's a genre-defining album because what they particularly do, Ad Nauseam, is that they combine all these genres within one. Avant-garde elements on this is absolutely insane. It's what you could say fucking mental. It's a mental album with so many different dissonant melodies as well. Ad Nauseam create dissonant melodies. You can tell the way throughout songs like Inexorable, Ousted Sente, along with Imperative Imperceptible Impulse, the self-titled track. There's just so much happening that it is overwhelming at times. But holy shit, if you listen to this album a few times, such as 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, 9 or 10 times like I did yesterday, this album is going to click with you. See, it took me a while to get into avant-garde, and my story of avant-garde starts back 2 to 3 years ago. You know, my friend Stevie, who is Quest for Metal, he told me to check out Deathspell Omega. I didn't enjoy Deathspell Omega. I thought they were really way too pretentious and quite wankery at times. Just so many transitional time signatures that were just out of this world, and I was saying, holy shit, everyone thinks that Dream Theater is insane with time signatures. Go check out Deathspell Omega. Deathspell Omega was the first interesting band out there. Then I decided to check out some more interesting acts, such as Imperial Triumphant. Yeah, there was a rocky road for Imperial Triumphant, but I really do enjoy this music now, and I really enjoyed Alphaville. I just really enjoy the songs, love the melodies, they're quite catchy. Imperial Triumphant, very different to even Ad Nauseam. And then came to Ulcerate. Ulcerate, again, quite a dissonant band that creates incredible melodies and aggressive vocals, and started to enjoy them now. So listening to Ad Nauseam as a sort of experienced avant-garde listener now, I come to really enjoy this album. It sounds like Ulcerate, it sounds like Deathspell Omega, and at times it does sound like a little bit of Blood Incantation. Ad Nauseam are an Italian avant-garde band, and like I said, they incorporate so many genres. Now, what is the main star on this album is the production. Production's absolutely fantastic. Now, I know the post-production, they didn't really do much about the post-production. They had a different tuning, which was really interesting, that created this really dissonant atmosphere. The drums on this album are so damn raw and organic that I absolutely fucking love that sound. I love the sound of the snare, I love the sound of the bass, I love the sound of the tone of the guitars. Now, I think there are 2 guitars on it. There has to be 2 guitars because there's a lot of panning in and out and a really nice guitar intricate melodies. So first of all, Subspecies Tonitis is first, and I just really love how hectic and chaotic this particular song is. There are hardly any riffages. There's just some really nice intricate guitar leads that I really do enjoy. I love the vocals at times. Harsh, aggressive vocals come into play, and overall it's a really good song. This song runs about 8 minutes, and there's just so much happening. What I love is also the polyrhythmic sections. Surely it's chaotic, but surely there are some dissonant melodies that I absolutely love. This is really hectic. So many different time signatures, polyrhythmic sections, yummy time. What a great way to kick off the album. Inexorable, Ousted Sente is next. This is another fantastic song. Really hard, really aggressive. At times there are slow moments in the midsection, but yeah. This is when they incorporate a few doomy elements that I really do enjoy, but yet fast and aggressive, black and death. Love his vocals, love the overall guitar leads as well, along with some really nice scaling. drums, like I said, it's incredibly hard to review this album because there's just so much happening. Just so much happening. Like, this is a tri-dimensional album. This is all I can say is that it's very atmospheric in tone, and it's a mind fuck as well, if you could say. This is a mind fucked album because you're trying to listen to the drums and you're trying to listen to the guitar and then bass and then vocals, and yes, the vocals are like an instrumental where there is less dominant vocals on this album, but holy shit, this is a really good album in 2021. Coincidental Oppositorium is next, and awesome drumming. The tone of the snare sounds absolutely fantastic. The snare sounds hollow on this, and again, there's just insane moments, different time signatures and crazy guitar work. The interesting guitar twang you're getting on this song, but overall it's fantastic. The self-titled track is next, and yeah, what's really awesome is how there's an atmospheric introduction. This is a crescendo growing song, and the drumming on this is on point along with the vocals. But what is interesting throughout the song, throughout the conclusion, is that it sounds like this band's at a glitch where they repeat the same old melody over and over again, bang da ding, ba bum ba ding ba dong, like for a minute, which was really interesting because something I've never heard a band do, repeat the same old notes for like a minute. That just really fucks your mind at times. Leads on to Horror Vacui, and this is my favorite song of the album. Why? Because it's doomy as anything. It's doomy as anything because this reminds me of something out of Ahab, Esoteric, Morning Beloved, especially the mid-section where the vocals, the doomy elements, oh my god, it's absolutely mind-melting. The vocals are absolutely fantastic. I just love how doomy this particular song gets, and the rhythmic patterns, but just the eerie atmosphere along with the mid-section and the growls are absolutely fantastic, and I love it. But of course the doomy section ends with some incredible black metal elements as well, with the drumming and the guitars. But yeah, this is a doom black metal song that I absolutely love, and Horror Vacui is my favorite. Leads on to Human Interface to Know God. Now this is when they incorporate jazz. It ends eerie, it ends very dissonant, and it's so damn atmospheric in tone that I absolutely love. It's chaotic in the first half of the song, and then all of a sudden you get some beautiful cymbal accents with the drums, the really nice rim clicks, I mentioned beautiful melodies, the lovely guitar, and it ends so damn eerily. Yes, Ad Nauseam become jazzy, especially in the last half of the song, Human Interface to Know God. Ad Nauseam, Imperative Imperceptible Impulse, really took me by surprise, it really did. And when you listen to this album over and over again, it starts to click with you. My job, I get to listen to music in a car, I drive, pick up customers and everything like that, and it's all fun. So I listened to this album a lot yesterday, and yeah, what a fantastic avant-garde album Ad Nauseam, Imperative Imperceptible Impulse is. Now if you're a casual listener and want to listen to Ad Nauseam, you're gonna say, holy shit, this album fucking sucks. What the fuck is this? Well, you just gotta dip your toes into a little bit of avant-garde. Start light and make your way up to this. Just trot yourself up to Ad Nauseam, then you'll start to really enjoy it. Yes, this album's not for the weak of heart. Yes, this LP is interesting and it's chaotic, but it's controlled chaos. It's certainly not as metal as Gorguts Obscura, that's for sure, but you can tell that Ad Nauseam were inspired by Gorguts and their album Obscura as well, which Obscura is slowly growing on me, I gotta say. But yeah, I would prefer Ad Nauseam, to be honest, because this has the exact same black and death metal sound that I absolutely adore. And yeah, there are just so many elements. And like I said, this band reminds me of Ulcerate, and Ulcerate is such a fantastic band. So with Ad Nauseam, Imperative Imperceptible Impulse, it gets a solid 9 out of 10. I'm not fucking around. A 9 out of 10 it gets. It's absolutely fantastic album. Must listen if you like black and death avant-garde metal. So guys, comment below what you thought about this album review. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? Before I go, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because hey, we are a growing channel and we want to grow this channel. Yeah? And I will see you in the next one.